I know I'm gonna be okay. But I was still just sitting here. I like the shivers. Yeah. When I was 25 years old. I was thinking of sweet. That's, I think it was like all those fine notes, right?
Because Nora was dressed like Sweeney Todd. At some point, somebody pretended that she had cut him.
Oh, sorry. Are we being?
And the
Okay, I have. Okay, honestly, you guys, I don't really know what's happening. What is the deal with the garlic? Yeah, you got me. Right.
Stage, so we should.
I'll go over right here. Over here.
Yeah.
My stuff.
Welcome to the bedroom.
well,
It's gonna happen now.
you can follow this, right?
Is that the place where?
Hi.
might do this.
Oh, yes, please. Yes. Okay.
It's the Answers crowd.
It's the anti-kraut. Oh. Jesus. This is supposed to be a live stream. I've heard that people actually want to watch this. This is what we're going to do. And Lisa has generously offered to film. Okay, this is it.
Oh, she's just gonna be there?
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna?
I mean, we're gonna do stuff, but they can then cancel us sometime for Monday.
That's good.
Yes.
I mean, you guys can have leftover Korean pancakes with some borscht, right?
Oh, we have enough leftovers.
Right, you have your own.
You know
stuff.
our kitchen.
Yeah, I do. I miss it. That was really sweet.
I think they're really running.
Oh,
Guess
I can
what?
go like that. I've never done Zoom. I've never used this thing either.
Well, I also have, he has no entrance. Let's see the way to do the motion, but I have to give him a shot.
Do you know if this is shooting right now?
Hmm?
Can you tell if this is shooting? Like, if people are watching this, can they hear me?
I have no idea.
I love that about this. Oh, Susie, do I have to hit record?
There's a child here.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say there's a child.
I'll ask her.
I'm gonna leave it.
I don't know. Nice shirt.
Thank you.
I have to.
You do know blood?
No, I don't.
No, you do.
Hi, I'm Lisa. Nice to meet you.
You also known as Lucky.
Lucky. My birthday's the 7th day of the 7th month. I live on 7th Street and my number in numerology. Some languages, in some languages, that's lucky. What? Shut up. Hey, you know what my phone number is? How do you say fox in Russian?
Lisa.
Okay. Guess what my phone number is? In English, it spells foxy. Foxy. So my phone number is 3699, which in Russian spells Lisa. Because it's foxy. And also Bulgarian. Lish. And that's through your job, I learned. Lisa, right? My name is Lisa.
Yeah.
See? Lucky.
Well, actually, it has negative connotations.
Oh, really?
The full word is Lisica.
Oh, in Russian?
Yes.
Oh.
Which is the in Ukrainian too, but it's also the last name of a really hideous pro-Russian piano player.
Ugly. I remember.
You know it?
Valentina Lisica.
Yeah. Shot her tour in California.
Still alive?
My friends and I.
Oh, yeah.
Some letters and the organizers. Her internet,
Uh-huh.
and they just canceled.
Oh, nice, right?
Yeah.
That was your thing. That's kind of mobbed out. That's sort of mobbish. You know, I don't know if I'm shooting this. Susan, am I shooting this? What's going on here?
Yeah.
I am shooting it, so whoever's watching this can hear me.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, wow. And it's just this little square right here?
It is, but you can also, that's just like, yeah, and it's like, you see this, but it actually goes to that.
Okay.
You see that, but it goes to that.
And they can hear us.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, sorry, guys. I like this thing. I like this. I've never done it. Just about the cat.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what I figured.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I mean,
Quite all right.
okay.
Look, if the camera's not on me, I'm not.
Sleeping.
So what's happening is I have no freaking idea. Okay, I think the Facebook aspect of this is not safe, possible, but it is live streaming to YouTube. And so we'll just like take that recording and like put it out someplace.
Definitive.
That's fine, but it doesn't matter because
Yeah.
we're all here.
Yeah.
Like we're all like
Yeah.
physically here. And like that's what matters. And I'm happy about that. Okay. Cool.
You're doing camera work.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I
I didn't know it
You
was
just heard
on. No, I didn't never done the Zoom thing.
Yeah.
So if anybody were watching it, which they probably aren't, they hear a lot of our conversations.
That's true.
Really.
Be careful what I say.
Yeah, I think.
Until I get on stage and watch it. No, hold far.
This is your Okay.
It's I know. I'm not sure how that's
Whole vessel.
no holds barred. I know that's how it's spelled, but it's not maybe.
Oh, I thought you were.
Which means.
Meaning,
Meaning, no, someone could break their neck. No problem with you.
upstairs,
Interesting.
ця частина квартири, вона добудована. Це вже екстер'єр. Оця стіна, це стіна будинку. А це додатково будівля.
Okay, well,
So are we officially beginning?
we're officially beginning.
Yes. Most of you probably heard that a few weeks ago, we had a horrible thing happen here. Our refrigerator asked. After the refrigerator, the ground being best. And the other thing, the more things, and anyway, I'll.
I had a lot of things in the refrigerator.
Yes.
Yeah, he couldn't identify most of the things. See me like, I'm like, Spanish.
Yeah, probably if it were aged well, you could have gotten cured by it or something.
That's true. Replacing it, getting it fixed turned out to be impossible, getting it replaced turned out to be long and difficult. And there was one night when we were in absolute despair here in this very house. And then we called upon Saint Frigadora, the patron saint of food preservation. Santa Frigadora, ora pro nobis.
I let somebody say my
And she answered our prayers.
We changed it for a long time.
And as a result, there's a new refrigerator.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
And a new cat.
And if you would like to contribute to the collection plate that's out there on the table, or on this feast day of Frigadora. You can, you're more than welcome to do so, and it would help us, keep the refrigerator running and keep parties like this happening for the rest of that refrigerator life.
And on Venmo, for the online audience, you can donate
On Venmo.
on Venmo at Frigadora. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a little sign for that or no?
I was trying to get a side together.
Is that Frigadora with a D or without a D?
No D.
Oh, F-R-O.
Like a soft G?
You're gonna write
Like-
it down. I'll write it down.
Or fridge?
Susan, I'm gonna write it out.
You are thinking, all right, well,
Okay, good. And without further ado, let me invite another saint here. This is Saint Bob of the Church of Stop Shopping.
Super to be here talking to a microphone when I don't need one. And especially with my steady companion here, Senor Julian Catasti. If my phone rings, that means that my food delivery is at my house at the Bowery Poetry Club, then I'll have to leave. So somebody else will finish the phone. My own Frigadora.
So.
Oh, we're gonna start in Ukraine, some haikus for Ukraine. That crow on
Hey.
that
Hey.
fence, uncaringly particular, looks up just as bomb hits. Ukraine wheat fields wave, winds winds eternity over homelandscape. Burial mounds or bomb craters. Finally, bless the broken tanks, O Lord. They provide a place to hide behind. O Lord, let the keys be inside. And now we're going to do a medley of our hits. My heart is a real thing. Translation verbatim. Despite the implications of your parents, friends, former lovers, teachers, professional crises managers, pets, and now you say God himself, herself, I would still like to reply via my own tiny but honest opinion. My heart is a real thing. It is and remains untouched by the concerned backstabbers of these privileged naysayers. Oh, cheers. I am yours. Simple gift. All of me, my life, such as it is. You decide. With you complete, you will be loved. You will be loved in such a way that the streets will rise up to greet you, the rivers will float you across, and the sky itself will also be a means of transportation. You know, the radar screen contains many blips, but only one is steady and equidistant from you, my fair one, my everlasting delight, my true other, the light touch of your hand on my arm, the slight rustle of breeze is mutual desire. Engage me with your tongue, or just sit there and eat the music. Love that has no other name is your name. And as I lie back on my bed, all I can do is sing out for you in language primal, lost, singing this language that only we understand. With the nose of the world becoming our yes. And yes is our child. Child that is our love. Love that has no other name. My heart is a real thing.
Thank you. That's it. Frigadora.
To be correct. That's okay. By anyway, right? I'm just sing out. Oh, I don't get really. I like to hear your voice definitely because your words are really important. Okay, all right. Well, I'm not in tune yet, so everybody just bear with. That's cool. I guess I heard Quincy. I should have gone to tune while the act was going before me, but I didn't want to miss it. I know, right? I know I'm gonna see how bad a tone I have. Anyway, you guys can talk if you want to. Yeah, that's it. Pretend to anyway. Like I'm getting dressed in front of everybody. No one talk. Let's everyone just be awkward. Except that it's fine. Zora's fine. So as long as Zora's fine.
I really gotta give her a hand. Cause I've seen your daughter at different shows and she's so good. She can bring on this Wednesday. She's a little girl. Zora.
I would just.
Okay, sorry. Really? Is that who she's named after?
No, it's I'm literally.
Wow. Oh, really? Or my mother used to. Oh, we
I think we're close enough. Hi, everybody. Terrific. My name's Stevie Pruitt. Like this is thematic, the last poem, in a way. She's good in bed. Best I've ever seen. She's good in bed. You know what I mean. She doesn't grab the blankets. She doesn't toss around. And even when she's got a cold, she doesn't make a sound. She's good. Good in bed. She won't complain. If your sheets are dirty, she'll just go to sleep till about 8:30. She doesn't need no Ambien, she don't need melatonin. She doesn't need the outlet. Go ahead, plug your phone in. She is good. Good in bed. If you want to go to sleep before she does, she'll attach a little nightlight to the corner of her book so you won't be disturbed because she's good. Good in bed. Ask me how I know how good she is. I'm not afraid to tell you. She is my little sister. Should have been on road trips and the night before my wedding. And when I'm with my husband, I still am forgetting she's good. Good in bed. Yeah. One more, we'll see how this goes. She said, ma'am, here's your coffee. So I blinked and looked around. She said, ma'am, here's your coffee. But in that whole empty coffee shop, no man was to be found. Only me and this barista could be my little sister. So I started to resist, then suddenly it dawned on me. I'm a man, I'm a big old man. I slam, I've never done her before. Been called slut, been called most every damn thing, but a man, but a big old man I am. There's a door, guy holds it open, and I smile, say thanks a lot. And as I glide into the open, he says, hey, you're welcome, ma'am. And then I feel like I've been shot. If this gentleman supposes that I'm Grandma frickin' Logan, we let the damn thing close and let it go. Now I know. I'm a man, I'm a big old man. I used to own a diaphragm, but can't even get those anymore. I've been just stupid cow, but I would give to hear those now. That a man, that a big old man I am. Soldiers in the army and sailors on the ocean, when they get a new title, it's considered a promotion. Why can't I feel the same about my new acquired name? If experience is relevance, why shouldn't I proclaim? I'm a man, I'm a big old man. I'm supposed to get a mammogram. It's time not in a bloody war. But there's no miss or not Help prepare the battle, half as well as the man, as the man, as the people. I am. As the man, as the bill, man, I am. Rena too,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, we're inviting Rena Zager here for like, oh, it's like, it's like a treat.
Yeah,
You know, it's like to have an actual random person, you know, live in the room from Rena Zager.
Okay, but people are gonna object to the beginning of it.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know, you can't predict, you know, people. who react.
Listen, I'm
You never know.
gonna
And don't underestimate your audience.
here. Sorry, I didn't know I was gonna.
Oh, no, okay, I didn't know you were going on next night.
Are you taking your clothes off?
No, but I could also go on next.
They would object to that too, very loudly, but no, I'm just looking for my phone, because I have to play some music. Okay.
Do that all the time.
Watch out for those glasses that are on the floor.
Right
Yeah, those
Sorry.
are mine.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
No, but thank
That
you.
just looks like a easy goal for my foot.
Thank you. One second.
Oh, it's. There you go. Sorry, well, good.
Say, I shouldn't woke up yesterday, but I didn't do it. One second, everybody. Zora, you wanna write down stuff? Okay, I thought you might. I'm gonna give you a pen and paper. Oh, thanks for not talking.
You wanted to give it something to do.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I have all this pen and paper. Okay, very good. Can she write on this? Okay.
There's a marker right there.
I'm afraid for the marker.
Huh?
But a pen would be good.
I think the bigger problem is right here.
Yes.
Noise from plastic bag.
Oh, it's very hard on a cat's ear.
But I'll tell you.
And I have rock candy for everybody because of course.
Rena,
If you see rock candy, you have to buy it, right?
I've never even seen it, so I don't know, but I would.
I'll give it out.
Oh, you saw that movie of Rick's where that guy eats the bloody, the candy, the rock candy. And he bleeds and it's a, great. Do you know Paul Hoppard?
Rena, do you want to sit or do you want to stand?
I don't know, I'm gonna sit and.
Feel free to move around.
Thank you. Also, I didn't thank you. Please know everything that happens.
My music,
I'm belching. Okay. I don't know, maybe I'll stand.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
I like when you belch.
Yes. I just couldn't.
Oh, you're not gonna like what I'm getting, but.
I don't know.
Okay, hi, everybody. How is everybody?
We're good now. We're fine right now.
I'm American. And when I go into a restaurant, I like ice water. I don't like lukewarm water like the Europeans like it. I want fucking ice. This is America and I deserve ice in a restaurant. Cold beverages. That part I knew might bomb hard because it's jingoistic. How dare I sing play the American anthem? But I do believe that we're in the United States of America. And can we argue that? Someone try to argue it with me. New York City's part of the United States of America, correct?
Yeah.
Her arms are crossed. This feels jingoistic to you. You think I'm a fucking QAnon. No, I'm just saying this. I'm going to recreate a conversation I had with a woman that I worked with for 25 years. And we're both menopausal and enraged by everything. And I'm not a good writer, but I can jot down verbatim the conversation, and I wrote this conversation down. We went out to dinner in the East Village in 2022, and this is our conversation. I had smoked pot, of course, because I went to the Armando Perez, Pink Clouds, the Ninth and C, the Garden. Okay, now are you with me? Yeah. I'm sorry, I played the American. Okay, anyway, I'm being crazy. I'm being crazy. I saw Pink Clouds. I smoked pot. I picked up trash, and then a woman I work with, who's a very religious, conservative woman, met me for dinner. Okay, let's put that together. So then we walk in, and I go, I better not do a rant in front of her about how I hate lukewarm water, but I did do it, and this is what happened. Sorry. Okay, me and Deirdre Kosman are sitting, that's her name. She's a wonderful person. She actually is so saintly that she washed the feet of AIDS patients. Like, I know none of this makes any sense, so I'm just gonna say that I started working with this woman in 1998. So I know her a long time. And I've grown to respect how saintly she is. She's a very religious Catholic woman. Okay, anyway, setting the tune. She's not going to smoke pot. I'm totally high. I'm like, don't bring up anything controversial. I say, but I can't help it because I'm high. I go, we're in an Italian restaurant on like B and 10th Street. I go, lukewarm water, right? We've lost the city. I mean, I go from lukewarm water to we've lost the city because that's me stoned. I can't impress this one. I'm going to move on. Anyway, lukewarm water. I'm like, because I'm crazy, and I've also smoked pot this morning. I mean, I have a problem. I'm going to meetings. Okay, whatever. No, I'm not until my birthday. Anyway, so I sat there and I go, don't bring up anything controversial with Deirdre. First thing out of my mouth is, you like this lukewarm water we're having? I go, to me, it means the city is changing. And I'm like crossing my fingers that she doesn't scream at me for being like annoying. She goes, Deirdre here. Funny you should say that. I had lukewarm water last week at a restaurant and it really bothered me. I go, that's because we're living with European tourists that don't like ice in their water. This is the United States. I want ice in my water. Charles Dickens talked about it. Did I grab you with Charles Dickens? Like American journals? He talks about how Americans in the 19th century like ice in their fucking water. Okay, I didn't say all that, but that's an aside. And Deirdre goes, this was what I said. I said, Deirdre, I really think it's emblematic of the fact that this is a global city, like the way London was 20 years ago. We're losing our city. This is all tourists. They don't care about us. It's not American. I want American ice. She goes, I think it has to do with millennials. I go, yeah, right, because they're very concerned about their digestive system. I go, yeah, millennials, I could see that argument. They like warm the tap because they always life hacks. They're into life hacks. So one of them is a lemon water in room temperature. I didn't say that either. Nobody's following this. It's the implosion of a mind. It's Sunday night and I have to go back to work and behave. I don't want to behave. I have to behave. Anyway, am I freaking you out? Just say, give me an F. Zora, give me an F. It's a terrible thing that I'm doing. It's just because my asides are not cohesive. But anyway, she said her argument was, it's the millennials. And I go, yeah, like the warm water is good for their digestion. She goes, I don't give a shit about millennials, soft, specific digestion needs. And then I just kept drinking the water. They finally got me ice. I go, everything enrages me right now, so I'm glad to have a bit of ice water. And that was the end of the conversation. And that's my rant. Woo! Later.
Prepare. Oh, yes. Right. Yeah, but thank you because
Yes.
I feel like you bonded over the warm water and like that's great because in the bond or anything, it's like you have to be worth it. I'm gonna speaking of bonding, I'm going to bring Ralph Denzer here. Somehow we got bonded. We didn't plan. I don't know. he does a lot of, we do a lot of music together, and this is my first time doing an original with him. Not my first time doing an original with him, but I've done other originals, but my first time doing this original with him because we wrote it for our Yara Arts event with Rotary Book Club, and it's for poet Serhi Shadan. It's one of his poems. It's called Your Attention is Great. I'm gonna play here at the piano. Back to where it was. You get the reverb. At the reverb. I follow the sides. I don't know what you're talking about. Freaking follow your sucks.
I love the building of the tension to the point that your friend agreed with.
Thank you.
And then she did, and it was so lovely.
Wasn't it?
Unexpected.
Thank you, I really appreciate, because that was a fear of mine. She picked me up at the garden, I was stoned, she didn't know, and I had to pretend. Thank you.
We're getting some illustrations.
Very good,
Okay, next.
I want to see them afterwards.
We really have to set up, taken care of, right?
It's just like a toilet plunger, it is.
Is it? That's the
Looks
work
like-
We're a 2 toilet plunger household, actually. We only have 1 toilet. Yeah, right. I hope you feel safe. And now we have 3 toilet plungers in the house. And papers. So old school. Okay. And this is a sing along, so I'll let you know when you can jump in. It's so easy. I know all of you are really good singers. And if you aren't, just just you can. Yeah.
Favorite group.
A great director, her name is Marlena Koch, told me, just pretend. Your attention is great. Your presence is generous. You split into light and dark. As the performance begins, darkness recedes. The eye fractures the light, making life incomprehensible. So you get used to this world, its outline, so you begin to perceive things as you see them. So time appears so young, perspective, mysterious things happen. Great divide, set you like the stamp of God on the battle.
Nothing in you but sound. I don't want you. I'll take something love. Turns to be perfect. That's how things why. That's how music starts. Is lost. All right, we'll get it next time with the photo. Okay. And this one. Feel like, let's do. um, I don't want to do something silent.
I could, I could have shot that on my own phone.
Let me play among stars. Let me see what spring is like. I'm in other words, oh, my. In this me. It's so Oh, very beautiful. Our back's something small, you guys, so, if anybody wants to draw a bath or anything. It'll be crowded in there is just what I'm saying. That's our safety mechanism. Ralph, do you want to do your original?
No.
No? Okay, all right. Okay, he's gonna save his esoteric number for the next Saint Frigadora extravaganza. All right, now we're going to have do you want to play your instrumental and then the closer? All right, we're gonna have another instrumental from Julian. You take the quick one. And meanwhile, you can also
What do you want to do?
just grab some more pancakes because I made a pretty batch of the pancakes.
Do you want your song?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Peter can play one. Yeah, Peter just knows that.
Yeah.
All right, well, sort of what the context was, there was somebody named Charles Algernon on Swinburne, so I always want to see if anybody has any things one way or the other about it.
Swinburne?
Charles Algernon on Swinburne.
Yeah.
Anybody good? All right, there's a Sappho song, we'll see, maybe we can do that. Chris, Zora, with your help, let's see. We had to move away, cause the rent we couldn't pay. A moving van came round just after dark. There was me and my old man shoving things inside the van. Which we'd often done before, let me remark. We packed all that could be packed in the van, and that's a fact. And we got inside all we could get inside. Then we packed all we could pack on the tailboard at the back. Till there wasn't any room for me to run. My old man said, follow the path. Don't dilly-dally on the way. Okay, off went the cart with the whole pack in it. I walked behind with my old cotton linens. But I dilly and dallied, dallied and dillied. Off the man and don't know wrong. I stopped on the way to have the old man water. And I can't find my way home.
Yeah.
All right, everyone in my old band, they follow the man. Dilly dally on the way. Off went the cart with the home packed in it. I walked behind with my own in it, but I dillied and dallied, dallied and dillied. Off the van and go. So I stopped on the way to have the old town watered, and I can't find my way home. Why? I stopped on the way to have the old town watered, and I can't find my way. Okay, thank you.
Getting big.
This as we come to the close of our program. There'll be one more song to start the next part of our program, which is more eating. But before that, we will have a kind of a post lead for the festival of San Frigadora.
I'm gonna play this one, but if anybody wants to sing along, I mean, I have some work.
Yeah, but I mean, there's copies of
But you
these
know,
words,
basically, just go on.
they are a recipe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, we're gonna flash the sign. We've been flashing.
We've been
this.
flashing
Oh,
it. I've been flashing and flashing.
Like really flashed it or like 45.
No, 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 no. You don't have to. Thank you.
Gotcha. Give us money. Oh, right.
Does Nemu know her name yet?
You and it.
Well, I work with it.
Yes.
Yeah, her name. Well, I also went. Nemu, I always say.
Yeah. So, to wrap up this musical end of the program, we'll do a song that brings us right into the food end of the program. You'll all be happy to know that there's plenty more Korean pancakes, and there's another whole big pot of borscht. So, yeah, so much food.
Oh, I heard a mic.
We just figured that a borscht-oriented finale would be right on track, and just so happens that many years ago, a good friend of mine, Peter Strushko, wrote a song about his favorite soup and how to make it. And here it is. B-O-R-S-C-H-T, it's sweetest thing the side since I was 3, this B-O-R-S-C-H-T, B-O-R-S-C-H-T, and now that I'm an adult, I can make it just for me, and if you have I'll share my recipe for B-O-R-S-C-H-T. First you take water, put it up in the pot. You start a blaze with meat, add some salt, but not a lot. Add some pepper and some parsley and a bay leaf. Don't you know when the water starts to boil? Now you know your mother. Says that there's a taste the best. You chop it into pieces, take the giblets and the neck. You add it to the water, you turn the heat down low, and let that simmer. Take it out. You put it full inside your cold refrigerator, and when you're making a soup, break and smoke while the soup has slowly simmers. You can watch your favorite soap. Or garlic cloves, you chop them finely down into the frying pan they go. Saute them in some butter till they're brown and clear. You add them to the soup, and now tomato time is here. Now that's carrots, potatoes, 5 or 6. Your pork and beets, and chop them into bite-sized bits. And mix the soup, let it simmer there and thicken, and go back to the fridge there and get that good out there. When you skin the fat, the meat into the soup, give the rest of your rolled half. Now the soup is nearly finished and your race is nearly run. But don't forget the cabbage, that's the last thing that is done. One small head of cabbage that incredibly fine. Then once you put it in the soup, it doesn't take much time. It's starting to set your table. Call it yes, but don't forget the cream. Don't forget that yes, it was so fine. Part of the clothes are big and fat. Until they're naked and you eat them just like that. You dip them in a bowl of salt and eat those puppies raw. And then more things and feel you. So is at hand. It's the best you can go. And I'll spell it for you one more time. So you may understand. The B-R-C-H. It's B-R-S-C-H-T.
We're on the same pulse now. And more borscht. That's what's in order. That's what the cult says right now. Or borscht. Or borscht. Right now.
Um,